If you want to be successful in your life, then mornings are the most important part of our life, and a bad morning routine can actually ruin your life by affecting your emotion, mood, energy, health, productivity, discipline, and slowly and steadily your entire life. So in this video, we are going to discuss the 8 mistakes that you do in a regular basis and that just ruining your life. So this video can be a bit rude and a reality check to you, but if you take it in a positive manner and avoid these mistakes, this will eventually lead to a good and a healthy outcome. So without wasting time, let's just jump into the video. The first mistake we all do is not getting the enough sleep. What happens here? We think that in our 20s we should be getting those all fun of life by having the night outs, parties, recreational trip at night, Netflix, talking out to our friends and being awake till late night. And we think that these things are cool. But to be honest, these are just fallacies. These things just ruin our sleep cycle. And understand why sleep is important. While we are sleeping now, our entire body, like our respiratory system, our immune system, digestion system, nervous system, our skin, hair, and all these things are getting the self-repair session and self-maintenance. And if we don't sleep enough, our body won't be getting that intrinsic healing. At the very next morning, we'll feel less energetic, less enthusiastic, and we won't be able to use our all abilities, our energy in a good direction and put efforts to our goal and remain the productive and disciplined. And our consistency will also break through these patterns. What you can do is try to sleep at same time every day. Like you can try 10, 10:30 or 11 p.m. But don't stretch it too much and try to sleep at same time. And try to sleep before 12 pm, because if you sleep before 12 pm you will be able to get the sleep of 8 hours and wake up earlier in the next morning. Second mistake we all do is waking up with the alarm tune that we hate to hear. Like this is just very unpleasing. I also used to do this thing, like my alarm always used to be a siren, emergency tune, and that is just very unpleasing experience, to be honest. Basically, in mornings, our brain craves for the peace and serenity, and if we wake up with these tunes, then it gives the emergency signal to our mind. Our brain becomes impatient, and the peace of mind gets disturbed, and it is very unhealthy for our brain. So set an alarm tune that is soothing for your mind and that feels pleasing, the one with the low frequency and soft music. So the another mistake we do nowadays is checking up the phone up after we wake up. So what happens here is we just wake up and check our phone, the news, the notifications and the messages, and these stuffs are very unhealthy for our brain. I tell you why. Because our brain needs the time to get reactivated. And if we do this stuff now, it won't get the enough time to get reactivated. And on the top of that, these stuff give the fake dopamine. And this fake dopamine will make our brain active immediately. Doing this stuff make our brain impatient, will feel lazy and laid back all over the day, and the ability to focus will drastically reduce. Also, our attention span will reduce to the zero as well. What you can do is just be distant from your phone simply by putting your phone distant or putting your phone on charge and completing to your other course. So another mistake the most of people do is doom scrolling. As I mentioned before, this stuff will give you the fake dopamine, and this fake dopamine will give you the fake happiness. And not instantly, but in gradual run, this is very unhealthy for your brain. What you can do is just replace this doom scrolling with the other task. Like there are plethora of tasks you can do. cuddle your pet, gardening, meditation, exercise, cook the breakfast, or singing, dancing, listening to the energetic music, doing rituals, puja, and just too many tasks you can do. So replace this doom scrolling with this real happiness wale tasks. Another mistake we do very unconsciously is starting our day very impatiently. Like we are always in hurry in the morning. We have too much task and too less time to do those things. Like we have to cook the breakfast, we have to eat the breakfast, we have to bath, we have to done the brushing, we have to done all the chores, and we have very less time to do those things. And as a result, we are always in hurry, and there is a chaos in morning. But trust me, this is very unhealthy for your brain. What you have to do is just wake up bit earlier and do this task peacefully, and don't be impatient in morning. Start your day slowly and start your day peacefully. Another mistake we all do is consumption of sugar and caffeine at very early morning. So what it does is it gives the fake dopamine very early, and it gives the instant happiness very early. It activates our brain very early and quickly. And as I mentioned before, that our brain needs time to get reactivated. And doing this stuff, we are not able to make that enough time to get reactivated. So what you can do is just consume this caffeine or sugar after 2 hours of waking up. Another mistake we all do is skipping the breakfast. Like students, the working person, and other person are skipping their breakfast. But I would say that this is very unhealthy habit. Body, our mind needs energy, and this energy comes from the food and the meal we take. And if we are skipping the breakfast, the meal, the food, then from where we will get the energy, right? So we have to do the breakfast for our energy need. On the important note, the breakfast should be including the all nutritions that our body needs. Like it should be having the protein, the fibers, the vitamins, the carbohydrates, and all the stuffs. It should not be something that just fulfill our stomach, but it should be something that actually fulfills the nutrition need of our body. So yes, this was all the stuff you need to know, and I hope you got the realization and enlightenment about what you need to change in your life in order to be successful, healthy, and happy in your life. So, see you in the next video. Till that, bye bye.